Hey everyone, so we're going to incorporate the side curl with some hip rotation and some glute strengthening. So come on down onto your side. So lay onto your left side and you're going to bend your knees so that you're 90 degrees at the hips, 90 degrees at the knees, and the fronts of your shins are lined up with the front of your mat. Okay? Wrap your arm around your head. So the first movement is to draw the hip up towards the armpit. And as you do that, you're floating your top foot. Now, when you do this, you don't want to roll forward or roll back or arch or flatten, right? You are completely neutral ribs and pelvis. And you imagine a pane of glass in the front and the back of your body. So the only option is to bring everything up to the armpit and down to the hip. So you bring that hip up, so you're sensing and feeling into the low back and the side waist. And then you curl the upper body up. Draw the armpit down into your side pocket and your shoulder blade into your back pocket as you move the hip up. Bring all your brain power into your side body, and now let's slowly, slowly release that. Relax, take a breath. Breathe into your top side ribs. Okay, let's do that again. So you're going to hike the hip up, float the top foot, draw the shoulder blade into the back pocket, the armpit into the side pocket, really squeezing into that side body as much as you can. Bring your brain awareness there. And then slowly, slowly release. And then rest, breathing into your top side ribs. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. So you're going to hike that hip up, float the foot, draw the armpit down into your side pocket, your shoulder blade into your back pocket. Come up a little bit higher, maybe challenge yourself a little bit more. Keep your brain and all that awareness to your side body. Try not to push off with your bottom part of your body. Everything's all works at the top. Now slowly release. Keep your brain in the side body. And then to finish, quickly shoot your arm and leg out in the opposite direction. Breathe into your side ribs. Give everything a really nice big stretch, and then relax. Okay. So now you're going to take your ankles, and you're going to draw them back a little bit. And we're going to do something called the clam. So you're going to place your hand on your butt cheek, and then you're going to keep the toes together, but you're going to lift the top knee. And so as you lift that top knee, what you're feeling for is how easy is it to lift, because sometimes you feel a lot of resistance, the wrong muscles are doing the job, right? So we want to place a hand on the butt cheek and lift. What do you feel? Is it super hard to lift? Does your leg feel really heavy or shaky? Okay. These are all indicators that your glutes aren't working properly. So let's get them working properly by pendiculating them. So hand on the butt, brain in the butt cheek. That's why your hand's there, okay? Now use your butt muscle to lift your leg. It's not uncommon to feel stuff going on down the side of the leg, inside the leg, hamstring, right? All sorts of different places. See if you can bring your attention to your butt. Keep your brain there. Slowly, slowly, slowly release. Completely relax. Let's do that again. Butt cheek is the lifter. That's where your brain's got to go. Try to get that butt cheek to fire. Try to bring your brain into the butt muscle. Lifting. Really sensing and feeling that butt muscle working. Keep your brain there as you slowly release it. And then relax and breathe. Let's do that one more time. Lifting that knee up and feeling the butt cheek as the major mover. Even if you're feeling stuff going down the leg, try to bring your butt into it, because that stuff down the leg will clear up if the butt gets moving properly, gets working properly. So keep your brain in your butt. Slow, 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 slow release, and then completely relax. So now we're going to do some strengthening. So you're going to place your hand on your butt because you know that's the mover. That's what's going to lift your knee. And go ahead and lift for 10, 9, brain in your butt, 8, 7, spot strengthening, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep your brain in your butt, 2, and 1. Now keep that knee up, okay? Bring your hand here in front of you for support. And now we're going to do internal and external rotation. So touch your knee down, to knee, toe goes up in the air. So the work is inside the hip joint now. And then go the other way. The butt cheek's working. Hip joint, butt cheek, right? So you're going in and out, in and out. And don't let the pelvis rock backwards, right? Keep the pelvis in its neutral position, ribs in neutral position, and you're going to external rotation, internal rotation, external, internal. You'll start to feel your butt cheek having to work, and you're also feeling into the inner thigh as well, and into that hip joint. So let's go. I lost count here, so let's just call this 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Completely relax. And sometimes what's nice is you can try now to do the clam after this, and sometimes what you'll notice is the clam can be a lot easier, or you can feel your butt cheek working a lot more clearly. So now let's flip this over to the other side, but what I like to do first is you're going to come lay on your back. Stretch your legs out if that's okay for you. If not, just stay with bent knees. And I want you to notice the difference from your right side body to your left side body. And you're noticing where you feel flatter, lighter, or longer. And what you're feeling is the side that we didn't work, which is the left side, is tension, muscles under tension. And what you're feeling on your right side is muscles that have reset their length. So they're far more relaxed and far more functional. So take a second to feel that. Don't forget to breathe. And then when you're ready, we're going to flip it over. So you're going to now lay on your right side. We're going to work the left. So you're 90-90, right? 90 at the hips, 90 at the knees. The shins line up with the front of your mat. And then you're going to go take your top hand, wrap it around your head. So we're going to work that side body. This is called the side curl. So I'm going to hike my hip up. Imagine a pane of glass in the front and back of my body, so I can only come up. And then the foot floats up. So now I want my lower back and my side waist working a little harder. Now I want to pull my armpit into my side pocket, shoulder blade into back pocket. Really squeeze into those side body muscles. Get to know them. Feel the muscles around your armpit and your shoulder blade, around your side waist and your low back. Keep your brain there. Slowly release. And then relax for a second. Okay, let's do that again. So you're going to hike the hip up as the upper body floats up. You're hiking the hip to the armpit down towards the hip, shoulder blade into back pocket. Really feel and sense through your side body. Come up a little bit higher maybe. Try to challenge yourself a little bit more if it's available to you. Keep your brain there. Can you slowly, slowly, slowly release? And then relax. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. You're going to hike your hip up as the foot floats up. You're going to draw your shoulder blade down into your back pocket and really connect to that side body. Can you come up a little higher? Can you squeeze into those muscles a little bit more? Can you pay attention to where you're not so aware or not so much in control of your muscles? Squeeze into them, bring your attention there. And then slow, slow, slow release. And then reach out. Lengthen, breathe into your top ribs. Lovely. So now you're taking your ankles, you're drawing them back a little bit. We're going into the clam. So we're pendiculating the glutes first. So you're going to lift and lower that leg a few times just to feel, well, what do I feel when I do that? Is my butt cheek working, or is there something else in my leg or somewhere else in my body that's reacting to me lifting my leg? Just good information to have, right? Now, hand on the bum, you're feeling for that bum cheek muscle, and then feel the muscle lift the leg. It may not, might be quite sleepy, but keep your brain there. That's where you want all your attention. And now slow, controlled release. And then completely relax. You're going to do that again. So you're lifting, sensing, feeling the butt cheek as the lifter of the leg. Notice where you're having trouble connecting. Remember, we want to bring the brain attention there. We're pendiculating. Slow, controlled release of those muscles. Keep your brain in it. And then completely relax. Keep your brain in that too. One more time. Feel the butt cheek lift the leg. Sense and feel that butt cheek muscle working. Relax any other tension in your body if you can. And then slow and controlled release down. And then completely relax. So now we've got that butt cheek a little bit more awake, hopefully. Let's do some strengthening. So you're going to just lift and lower. We call this the clam. We're going to do it 10 times. So let's start the leg lifts. That's 10, 9, toes stay together, 8, brain in the bum, 7, don't let your body rock back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the knee up, bring the hand in the front. Now it's going to be hip joint, right? So like turning the socket, knee down, toe down, knee down, toe down, knee down, inner thigh, toe down, butt cheek. Let's go. Knee down, knee up, toe, losing my count here. Knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down for 5. Knee up 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And you can stretch that leg if it needs it. Okay. And then once again, come over onto your back, because it's always fun to just feel. Extend the legs out. And you might notice, oh, I feel lower on this side now, right? Which is not uncommon. And so what we want to do is take the body through some arch and flatten to just kind of balance out the two sides. So bring a bend into your knees and roll back and forth a few times. Do arch and flatten. Notice if your head's moving. Notice if your shoulders are moving. Notice if your ribs are moving. Notice where you might feel more space. Just rocking back and forth. And maybe if you do this about 10, 15 times, just back and forth, back and forth. Remember, we don't let the feet drive the movement. The movement's all about what's going on in the trunk. So you're feeling your abdominals in the flatten. You're feeling your lower back in the arch. You're feeling the shoulders moving, the head nodding along, which tells us that we're getting more room and more space in the body, in the trunk. The muscles are moving with more efficiency and better function. Awesome. Hope you enjoy the practice. Thanks for being here.